गया है और खास तौर पर
तो बिल्कुल प्रधानमंत्री इस वक्त म्यूनिख पहुंच चुके हैं और प्रधानमंत्री की काफी महत्वपूर्ण ये यात्रा है। प्रधानमंत्री G7 शिखर सम्मेलन में भी यहां हिस्सा लेंगे। हमारे संवाददाता सुधाकर हमारे साथ बने हुए हैं। सुधाकर, चंद्रशेखर जोशी बोल रहा हूं। ये बताइए कि आज प्रधानमंत्री म्यूनिख पहुंचे हैं। अगर आज के हम कार्यक्रमों की बात करें तो सबसे पहले क्या कुछ कार्यक्रम प्रधानमंत्री के वहां पर हैं?
So, Prime Minister's touchdown in Munich there. Remember, Prime Minister Modi is on a 3-day visit to Germany for the G7 summit. In fact, today's itinerary of the Prime Minister includes interaction with the Indian diaspora in Munich, bilateral meetings with the Argentina president, as well as meetings with with the president of Bavaria. So that is the latest, the live visuals that are coming in right now. We have our senior executive editor Abhishek also joining us to give us more details. Abhishek, good morning. Take us through Prime Minister's itinerary for the day.
Well, Prime Minister has just landed Samiksha in Munich and at about 3 p.m. Munich time, which would be about 6:30 p.m. India time, he would be addressing a big gathering of Indian community, the diaspora there, and in fact this time it's not just about Munich and Germany. Indian community has traveled from across neighboring countries in Europe, and this is going to be a big one. In fact, it's built almost on the scale of the Madison Square Garden event, and pictures coming in of preparations for the community event reflect the kind of enthusiasm that is there, the kind of preparation that has gone into it. There will be a cultural extravaganza as well. Samiksha, as it happens, whenever Prime Minister travels abroad, he makes it a point to engage with the diaspora, understand how they are the best ambassadors of the country, and communicates to them what's happening back home, what all developments are taking place in terms of government, in terms of development, and how they can act as a bridge between the host nation and their home country in that development journey. So that's a big event there that's lined up at 3 p.m. Munich time, after which Prime Minister will be meeting the President of Argentina. Yes. Argentina is also, like India, not a member of G7, but is especially invited this time, apart from Senegal, Indonesia, and South Africa. And yeah, of course, and then at around 8 p.m. Munich time, Prime Minister will be meeting with the Minister President of Bavaria province of Germany. In fact, that's where the G7 summit is happening in the Schloss Bavarian Alps. Of course, tomorrow is the even bigger day, and with about 13 odd diplomatic engagements lined up, including of course the sessions during the G7 Leaders Summit. Prime Minister invited there by German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, because India has to contribute on important issues like climate change, energy security, even food security and counter-terrorism. So very important visit there. This is the third time that India is participating in G7 summit. Prime Minister was invited earlier in France in 2019 and in the United Kingdom in 2021. And this time, on the invitation of German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, Prime Minister landing there in Munich to participate in G7 Leaders Summit. Of course, on the sidelines, he would be having bilaterals with almost every leader present, beginning with the President of Argentina today, Samiksha.
Yes. Abhishek, if you could talk to us about the live visuals that we are playing right now, a host of dignitaries there who are receiving the Prime Minister in Munich.
Well, yes, so the German delegation there receiving the Prime Minister Samiksha, and a welcome being given. This is part of the protocol that is extended. And remember, it's almost like a diplomatic big ticket event with almost a dozen and a half world leaders arriving, including the United States President and the European leaders and the Prime Minister of Japan. G7 constitutes of United States, Canada, United Kingdom, France, Germany, Italy, and Japan. At some point in time, there was Russia as well, but Russia was, and at that time it was called G8, but with the strained ties with Russia, the group of 8 thrown out Russia, and hence it became G7. And it has a broad global agenda. Between them, they have they account for almost 40% of global GDP, and that's a big one. The fact that China is not there and India is there also shows the importance that is attached to India, and that's getting reflected in the pictures we are seeing of the welcome that is being given to the Prime Minister. And again, as I mentioned, this is the third time that India is invitee, especially invitee and Prime Minister is participating, and that really shows our increasing importance. This pre- and post-pandemic in terms of providing stability to the global scheme of things, be it on energy security, be it on food security, and of course on strategic issues, kind of alliance we have attained in the overall scheme of things when it comes to focus on Indo-Pacific and the manner in which coordination on the issue of counter-terrorism, our experience in dealing with it, and in the recent times, because of the war in Europe, between Russia and Ukraine, Israeli leaders have thought that they really need to engage with India more. They need to keep India on their side. So sort of pivoting to India kind of strategy being adopted by the global West. We of course have to do a balancing act. We have seen how our position on Russia has not been light. There might be a bit of pressure built up on that front. Remember, just about an hour back, there was a statement coming in from the White House, and spokesperson John Kirby of the State Department, I believe, making that comment and saying that there would be an attempt made by President Biden to focus on inflicting costs on President Putin of Russia. So obviously, some kind of pressure would be built on India's position vis-a-vis Russia. But that's something which we have handled already. Remember, Prime Minister was in Europe only last month as part of our bilateral summit with Germany, as also the Indo-Nordic summit. And then Prime Minister, of course, has flown down to Paris to congratulate Emmanuel Macron, the president, who had just won a week before that. And then we have had the Quad summit in Japan, Tokyo, where Prime Minister and the Indian contingent obviously faced similar questions and similar nudging by the West. So I think it should not be difficult to handle, but more important global agenda lined up, and the fact that the Prime Minister is still there underscores India's importance in the global scheme of things so far as geopolitics and economic scope.
Yes. Abhishek, thank you so much for getting us all those details. So as Abhishek was pointing out, a host of bilaterals lined up for Prime Minister as he is in Germany for the G7 summit.